guys, what's going on? We are out and about today. We've been rolling in the grass. It's a beautiful day out here. The sun is out. The wind is blowing really hard, but the sun is out, and we are making around. We are trying to locate a few things in a cold case. Y'all know the cold case for Linding. We've discussed it before plenty of time. And come on, Ruth, let's go. And so we are on a mission here to see what we can locate, if anything at all. We always try. I know it's windy and we probably chose the wrong day to do this, but we had so much going on today. A lot going on today, actually. And look over here, over this way, boo. This way, Blake, in front of me. All right. We usually don't have this thing not full of water, so we were trying to utilize it right now to the best of our ability. What is that, Ruby? Keep going. Is that a glove? What is that? Hold on, guys. Oh my Lord, it is. It's a glove. That's weird. Why would that be out here in the middle of this water? We'll come back. We're gonna come back on this trail. We're just doing our best to see if we can't utilize, like I said, this area that's normally full of water. As you can see how green and high this water grass is. Which water grass, I don't know why it doesn't freeze. It doesn't freeze. It's weird, but it doesn't freeze. Slow down, boo. Okay, what you got? But anyway, guys, I did, want to come on for a minute and just discuss some of these things that are going around the world right now. At least we got good news for those Kansas City Chief boys, those fans that were found back in January. They should charge someone for that, those two people for that. Matty Soto, at least bombshell breaking news now. We got 2 hours of footage, more to review and break down, right? I love that. It gives us more to do. But the biggest bombshell of all, of course, is Idaho 4 case. Wow. What else is going to bombshell drop? Dude, they haven't even dropped a tenth of what they got sealed, right? So we haven't seen, come here. We haven't seen, hold on, guys. I had her leashes all tangled up. Come on. There you go. We haven't seen hardly nothing of what this is. Slow down, Ruby. That wind is too hard. That's weird. Oh, a ball. No, it's just like a softball. Looks like a girl's softball too. Throw it out of here. Throw it out of here. Throw it up on the bank. We'll come back to it. We always try to, anything we find on a search, we always try to save one piece from each search and we date it. If it's something that we can, Oh, that's a can. Come on, Ruby, it's this way. I want to stay in this line right here, honey. Yes, please. Right here in this line, Ruby. I mean, we don't, like I said, we don't get many opportunities to do this because it's always full of freaking water. So right now, with it being no water, now it might not be, there's something else. It looks like it's another ball. What the heck? It must be every time it floods. Hold on, Ruby. This looks like, is it pink too? No. It's an old ASA certified ball. That's weird. Somebody's throwing balls out here in this thing. I don't know who, but somebody is. Hold on, Ruby. This way, this way, this way, this way. So we're going to utilize our time now on all of this stuff while we have an opportunity. Because, like I said, normally it's all underwater. You can see where that stuff is all silky and dried up, silky. So right now, if we can search this area without getting wet, looks like, I think it's getting wet. I think we spoke too soon. It's so thick in here. Hold on, Ruby. You popped out of my hand again. But, yeah, it's getting wet. Man, I was hoping it was going to be dry all the way down because this thing runs about 1.5 miles, guys, which is a long way to go. But it's okay. See, we got a little water there, a little moisture. What you got, Ruby? And the good thing about it is, like, once this starts drying, this ground, anything that could be under there that she could pick up a scent for, she can. Whoa, almost fell in that hole. So that's a good thing. But it's got to stay dry long enough. And in some areas, it's just not dry yet. As you'll see up here in front of us to the right, it's solid water. That's nasty water too. No, you're not going in that water. That area is not dry. Come on this way. We got to go around the piles of leaves. I guess get washed up and washed down. This is still wet, Rube. That's still wet, honey. I guess you're all right in it. I'm just not going in it. Yeah, it's water. I can see it right there. It is bright sunshine. Oh, what you got? Anything? No? Is it water? I don't want to get wet, honey. I want to stay out of that water if possible. Yeah, it's water in there. I see it. Oh, I'm not going in there, Ruby. It's water. Something like laid down there or something. Or maybe it's just water. Ah, get out of here. You're bringing water everywhere, girl. At least it's not cold. At least it's hot. If it was cold, I wouldn't let her in there, believe me. She'd go anyway, but I wouldn't let her. She got in that damn... Oh, my gosh. Get out of there. You just fell in a sinkhole. Well, she just got wet. She just fell in a sinkhole here. So I guess now it don't matter if she gets wet. She's already wet. But we're going to do our best. That other end seemed dry, so that's kind of nice. This is not dry at all. Maybe we need to go back the other way. We can get in the ditch. Never know, right? But anyway, guys, some of this stuff like the Matty Soto, that new bombshell news, and then Idaho 4, like we were talking about before I got distracted. You know, that DNA, if it's probable him, like that's what looks like what they're saying. I mean, it's fuzzed out, but still, all in all, why would they have it in there if they didn't come up with the conclusion that it belongs to him, right? It wouldn't even be in there. But I get the point where they're saying, of course, Maddie's DNA was one of those three. And then I think Kaylee being right next to her is going to be the other one. And then I do feel, it's not wet. Yeah, it is a little bit. But I do feel that that the other one, the way they're making it look is Coburger's. And I know it's kind of a mixture and it's kind of contaminated, but if they can somehow separate that, as good as our technology is, man, oh man, would that be nice, right? Maybe that's all water, darling. But you never know. That's how I look at it. We never know until we get there, right? And hopefully we will find out something more or less. What is that? Oh, piece of metal. No, you're not going in there. That's water. That is nasty water. But you know, some of these other cases too that we got popping up, you know, like Suzanne Simpson, they're searching a good area right now, a little bit different targeted area over there towards that ranch of Bandera. So that's good news. Nikki McCann, nothing though. That is sad. That Tyler knows where she is, in my opinion. I mean, he would have been charged in July and he'd be locked up right now if she was still around. Put it that way. That goes to show you the motive in that, right? And it's just proving that motive. It's kind of like Sebastian Rogers. We know he vanished, but proving it. Like proving what happened. But you know, now these things are coming out about this LE part-time worker. I didn't really talk about that much because I didn't want to really get involved in the law enforcement side of it because I don't think that's fair. He is a part-time law enforcement. But for him to evidently go to this visual and be saying, oh my God, it's bad, and making a scene in front of all these people, if that is to be true, how come he didn't turn over his footage? Or did he turn over his footage and that they're keeping that one so secret that it will never get leaked? Maybe there is another clip. And that was the home right behind them, guys. Right behind them. So that would be way more crucial than even the flashlight Tinkerbell video, right? So, I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens, but hopefully they're gonna find out something that's wet there, darling. I'm not going in there. Hopefully they'll start dropping some bombshells in this case like they are all the other cases. Because we still don't know much other than what's out there of Sebastian. I mean, we get a little bit here and there, but more of it has been put out to me by secondhand. And what I want to know is, how are they getting all this? How is someone getting all these videos? Like, law enforcement should have had that locked down from the get-go. Unless the homeowners are selling these things or something. I don't know. People will probably pay a pretty penny for it as big as the state is, right? So that is possible. Let's go back to the other side and see if we can get down here where it's dry. I'm not going in that water. But anyway, guys, you know, I just wanted to chat for a minute while we were out and about. Give y'all a little true crime buzz, right? Like what's going on today. But I'm more interested in what else is going to break in Idaho 4. Like we always thought, I always did. A lot of people didn't, but I've always thought they had enough to put this guy there besides the nice leaf, right? I've always felt that. I've always felt that there's no way he did this and didn't leave some part of DNA behind. And I'm wondering now, those fingerprints on the glass that were never talked about, I'm wondering if all that is him. Because we know he had stuff in his hands, so did he leave that door open when he came in so he could just run out? I mean, I don't know. Because I don't know what he came in that house with. We know he left with something that looked like a vacuum cleaner, which I think it's going to end up being something that he took from that house, probably from Maddie's room. Especially if they feel, I mean, we got to look at what they say. They felt like that Maddie was the target, right? So I'm sure there's some truth to that. But I don't know. Why did he spare Dylan? Right? Why didn't he, you know, something had to have startled this man to make him run out of that home like that. To walk right by her. Either for one, he just did not see her point blank. No questions asked. Either he just did not see her, or he knew, or he felt that law enforcement might be coming. Or maybe he had a 15-minute mark. Maybe he had a timer on his watch. Maybe he had 15 minutes to get in and out of there to try to create the alibi of stargazing and try to make everything look like it would fit. But the problem is going to be is, during that well, we know now from roughly all the cameras that caught this guy, we know now from roughly, what was it, 2:48 when his phone went off? Or let's just go by whenever he got to Pullman, to Mascot, Idaho. From that time right there to 4:20, give or take 5 more minutes to get out of town, say 4:25 a.m. Okay, during that time is when he's going to need the alibi photos. It's going to be the time of when it was committed that he's going to need that. And so, if it is to be Brian, then he's not going to have photos from that time. Unless he had somebody out there taking pictures for him, but I don't believe that's to be the case. But who knows? Maybe he left his camera out there. What if he put it in airplane mode, turned the video on, put it up at the stars somewhere halfway, and left his phone going, and went and did this and came back and grabbed his phone? That's a possibility, that he could have been filming a video for an hour or two on his cell phone to make it look like he was out there stargazing. I don't know what he's going to have done or what's going to come out, but if the phone was off and the phone didn't come back on till right there on 95 or whatever, is it possible that he did leave it there, pointed up, pointed at the sky, stargazing, and then went in and took that couple-hour video, took a couple of still shots off of it with the time on there to make it look like, oh no, because it wouldn't show that. Never mind, it would show when you screenshot it. It would show the time of when you screenshot that photo. That's right. Another one. Good God, guys. These balls are everywhere. And normally it's golf balls that we find, and today it's softballs. 3 of them. That's crazy. I guess maybe that they just every time it floods, maybe they just wash through this long drainage here. I don't know. There's no telling which way they come from. I mean, there's no T-ball or none of that out here going on in this area, so they have to be washing in from somewhere. But what is it, boo? You look confused. I think the wind's got her messed up. What is it? But I'm just wondering. I'm wondering how he's going to come up with that alibi, right? Like, how is that going to be possible? Is what I want to know. Hold on just a sec, guys. I got to switch this. Y'all there? Sorry, I had to switch on over. Oh, man. I don't know, guys. What do y'all think? What's y'all's opinion? She must have got sent in the wind. Goodness gracious, dog. You about jerked me out of here. She went to one area. And this, of course, she picked the highest grass area. This grass is probably, look, up to my knees almost. So it's pretty hot. It's pretty thick too. And it's hard to see in here, but we're gonna do our best. That's why I'm relying on her nose over here. What you got, Rube? That wind has got to be messing with her right now. It makes it hard, and this wind is blowing really hard. Y'all probably hear it, guys. It's blasting me right now. Ugh. But anyway, we're gonna continue to mosey on through here. See if we can't. We got to get back to that glove. I need to take some photos. Lead me to the glove, Ruby. We got to find this glove. I know it's somewhere here. I know it can't be too far from here. Oh, it could be way down here. We went a pretty good ways. Where are you going? What you got? What you got, boo? At least the sun's out. Some little dark. See, all this stuff I think washes down with the water, guys. I think that's what it does. Give or take. I think it's moving with the flow of the water. Uh-oh, my phone fixed to die. I just heard it beep at me. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. What is that, Ruby? What is that right there? Oh, it's a piece of wood. I thought it was some kind of pipe or something. People just dump their trash all down in here. So disrespectful. Anyway, guys, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Remember, allegedly, these are my opinions, my thoughts, my theories, my speculation, not to reflect the channel. Y'all's comments, y'all's and y'all's alone, not to reflect the channel. Ow, I think I got an ant. Sorry about that. Trigger warning times. Oh, 100 million. Yeah, it's dry down here, Roof. It is dry in here. All right. Oh, we're gonna keep moseying through here and see if we can't locate something. Anyway, and we gotta look for our keys. We're gonna do that tomorrow, I think, or the next day. We're gonna go back on a metal detecting hunt, and we're gonna try to take y'all with us this time. I come up with a strap thing. I think I'm gonna be able to strap my camera down so y'all can actually watch us metal detect and hear when it goes off. I think that'll be interesting for y'all. I know, what caused this right here? This is weird. Huh. Anyway, guys, we'll talk on the next one. Y'all be good, be safe. Remember, we love y'all, guys. Thank y'all always for all y'all's kindness and being patient with us, trying to figure out the live and all these things. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I downloaded StreamYard, I downloaded Google Chrome, I downloaded, and none of them, it says you need more. I don't know what it's talking about, but I'm gonna go to the Geek Squad when I get a chance, maybe this weekend, and see if he can't point me the way I need to go. Back to the middle of this area. All right, guys. Oh, you gonna pull me back in here? All right, guys, y'all be good, be safe, and we'll talk to y'all on the next one. All right, justice for all. Pray for all the myths and all the runaways. They run for a reason, guys. They do. Whether it be a good reason, bad reason, they usually run for a reason. If Stephanie Diamond did run, she ran for a reason. She didn't want to live in that environment. No running water, no electricity, no nothing, right? She had nothing. She didn't take a shower when she wanted to. It's horrible. Especially a teenage girl. So, y'all be good, guys. We'll see y'all the next one. The wind's picking up too. All right, guys. We out. Ruby, say bye. All right, guys. She's on a mission. Bye.